¿Qué onda, mi gente? Pues aquí listos. Mi gente, este es mi marido, por los que no lo conocían. Hey everybody, so we are on our way to our trip to Chihuahua. It is 12:11 a.m. and wish us luck. Hopefully we get back here right. I'm a little nervous because today this is gonna be our first trip that we take, but hopefully it all ends good. I really haven't slept anything. I woke up at 6 in the morning today and I've been on the go. It's gonna be an 18-hour trip, but I will update you guys as we drive. Alright then guys, bye. It is technically it is Wednesday, May 17th, and it is 2:17. We are on our way to Chihuahua, Mexico. We're actually getting gas right now, but we are on our first road trip. I'm so tired. I've been up and about since 6 in the morning, because of course, you know, I left everything last minute because I am the greatest procrastinator in the whole United States and Nevada region. So, you know, and of course, me being a wife, I'm the one who has to make sure that I pack, that I have everything together, including, you know, everything's paid for, everything's packed, everything's ready, the food is ready to go for our road trip, and my husband just takes care of the car. I have to make sure the house is clean as well, because I like to leave my house clean. I don't like to take off with a dirty house. I like to come home to a clean house, so I had to make sure that my house was clean before we took off, and I had to make arrangements for our dogs as well, with my mother. So, you know, I've been going for a minute, and right now we're gonna go get me some coffee, and my husband's gonna be driving, and yeah, so we are on our way to Chihuahua, and we are gonna go see my in-laws. My father-in-law is gonna turn 80 years old. My husband's gonna be 32. Let me have you guys say hi. Hi, diles hi, baby.
Hi.
And so we are going to share that. Hey, what's up everybody? What's good today on Chopping It Up with D? It's an update on our journey to Chihuahua. It's actually 6:08 a.m. We have been on the road for a good 6 hours, almost 6 hours. We left at 12:30. We were pumping gas around 12:15. So we've been on the road for almost 6 hours, and I can tell you I'm tired. I haven't slept. Officially, I have been up for 24 hours. We have been drinking Monsters or Rockstars or whatever the hell, and some Coke, some water, but mainly caffeine products. My husband has been doing all the driving so far. He doesn't want to let me drive, so whatever. I mean, I've been jamming, singing, you know, chilling, and yeah. So I think we have another good 5 hours to go to get to the border. Hopefully, there's not a long ass line, but I mean, what can you do if there is, right? I mean, we can't really like keep it. We just gotta keep it pushing, basically. ¿Quieres saludar? ¿Quieres say hello in English? Nomás diles hey. So yeah, he's tired. He slept a little bit longer than me yesterday. I woke up at 6 to start getting stuff situated and going. I probably let him sleep in until like a good 8 o'clock. And when I say I let him sleep in, is because basically I was like, you know, cleaning or whatever. And of course, you know, I'm kind of loud while I clean. So he got up like probably good 8 o'clock, and we haven't slept. So I've been officially up for 24 hours. He's been up 22 hours. But we have a We have Monsters, water, Coke, food right here in the back seat. Cold. So we have an ice box that we brought with us. So I'll update you guys in a few hours to let you guys know where we're at. So we made a little stop, and I heated up some spaghetti that I had because I brought my own food. I mean, I'm prepped. I got drinks, water. I got water, Coke. We have Monsters, and I mean like the monsters. And I brought fruit. I have candy. Well, I mean, because I need the sugar rush or whatever. So I got Twix. And my husband, he likes the gancitos, so we got gancitos for him. And we did a little stop to get some gas. And I heated up some food in their microwave. We ate, and we are now on the sugar. This is mine. Everybody that knows me, anybody that knows me, matter of fact, and that knows me well, knows that this is my vice of choice, or my, poison of choice. And this is, of course, my husband's. I take a little bit of a sip here and there from this, but I mean, this is not like my thing. This is not my favorite. This is not like, I mean, just because I'm not trying to go to sleep is because I'm drinking a little bit of this or that. I'm taking shots of this. And, so yeah. My husband ate some spaghetti. He ate a gansito. I ate spaghetti, and I ate one of the Twix bars with some soda. I got some water also in before the soda. And yeah, so we still got a couple hours to go. Let's see, officially, we have, according to my phone GPS, we have 4 hours and 30 minutes or 37 minutes to get there. Approximately 300 miles left to go. So we should be getting to the border around, I don't know, maybe a good 11:30, depending on, we have to make one more stop for gas close to the border because my husband only likes to use Shell. Like, he won't put any other type of gas in our car. So I mean, we're gonna make one big pit stop right there before we hit the border, and then inside, I mean, we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and use whatever is available at the other side. But at this side, we use Shell. We're a Shell family. All right, then, my people. So that's the update for this morning. I'll do another update as we get close to the border, maybe at the border. So we had some issues yesterday. I know I look really busted today. It's been a fucking minute. Today is Thursday. It is 2:59 Vegas time. Yesterday, I wasn't able to do the video when we crossed the border because I was driving. And we crossed. They asked us if there was anything to declare, and I said no. They asked me to pop my trunk. They checked my car, everything, and then they let me go. They never told me, they never informed me that I needed a permit for my car so that I could drive it legally here in the United States of Mexico. And so we had already driven 4 hours. We were outside of Chihuahua, and we got stopped at a checkpoint by the state police and the Mexican state police, and they made my husband get off the car because at this point he was driving. We had switched, and they made him get off the car, and they started asking us for our documentation. We gave them our registration, our insurance, and of course all the docs that we thought they needed. And they were like, "You're missing a document," and we were like, "We're not aware of what you're talking about." We didn't have the permit or the sticker that they're required for us to be able to drive legally here in the states of Mexico. We get up the next morning. By the way, the bed was
horrible, like sleeping on rocks. I couldn't move. I felt like my body felt as if I had been jumped. I haven't felt that sore since I was in high school for whatever reasons, right? I mean, I felt like I couldn't even move. Like I had to ask my husband for help because my back was so sore, my sides, my body was like aching, and my husband graciously helped me get dressed because I was just like in so much pain. We showered, and we had to we paid another taxi to take us back to this building where we're supposed to get this permit. Once we get there, the lady's like, I don't know what you're talking about. We can't help you here. You either have to drive back the 4 hours to Juarez, or you could go to Ojinaga, which is another place here in Chihuahua. It's another city, which is 2 hours away. So we opted to do the 2 hours versus the 4. We get to Ojinaga. We go to this place where we're supposed to go, also called Banquercito. We get there. I present them all my documentation because this car is under my name. My husband gifted it to me for a Christmas, so everything's in my name. I present to them my registration, my insurance, my driver's license, my passport, and I was totally unaware that my passport was expired. So they tell me that they can't give me this permit for me to move my vehicle inside of the United States. So I asked them if my husband can. My husband's a resident. They said yes. So, but for that, they need me physically standing there. They tell me that they need our certificate of marriage to prove that we are husband and wife. If he's gonna be the one moving my car in the states of Mexico. And I was like, that makes no sense. I'm the person, I'm telling you who I am. Here's my documents. They wouldn't take it. They wanted the marriage certificate. So I have to call my mom in the States for her to please. Thankfully, my mom has access to everything that I own, which is my copies of most of my important documentation. I just never felt that I needed to give her a copy of my marriage certificate, which, by the way, the roads here are horrible. That's why our car is like boom, boom, boom. So unfortunately, now I'm just going to tell her to keep that one copy. But anyways, so my mom goes to my house. She gets out the docs that she needs, and she goes to my friend's business, and she emails me those docs. Hey everybody, it's me Dee. So we finally reached our destination. So earlier when I was recording, my iPad overheated because I was recording on I placed my iPad by the windshield and it was really hot, so it overheated, and so I wasn't able to finish that video. So long story short, my mom had to go to my house and get me my marriage certificate. She emailed it to me. We go, and it was at a totally different building, like a block and a half away. We had to get in a car, drive over there, get the copy of the marriage certificate that was emailed to this place. We go back to this place that's called Banquercito, and we present our documentation. And then they're like, well, do you have the original? And I was like, no, they emailed this to us because we don't have originals. I wasn't aware that I was supposed to have my marriage certificate for anything, right? And so they're about to deny us the permit due to the fact that we were lacking original copies of our marriage certificate. Thankfully, I mean, usually I argue with people, but I don't know if it was because I was dehydrated, tired, I don't know. I was just like, listen, we've driven for hours. We come from Vegas. We were already near our destination. We were pulled over and we were told to come here to get this permit. They never told us that. I wasn't aware that I needed this documentation, so I mean, I apologize. Is there anything you can do? The woman stays quiet. She's like, you know what, for this time I'm gonna let it pass, but don't let it happen again. I was just like, I said thank you, I appreciate it. I didn't even eyeball the woman like I usually would. Like I would cross my eyes or do like a stupid face with my face or something. I was just like, you know what? I've gone through too much. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. So we are here, thankfully. I am going to show you because when I was packing, I wasn't able to show you guys how I pack. It's pretty dark in here because I don't turn on all the lights, but okay, everybody, so I am unpacking and I used just one suitcase. Well, I used two. I have one over there and one right here to pack. That's mostly like our essentials like shampoo, body soap, and I have my husband's boots in there, and I forgot what else I have in there, but I'll show you right now. So right here on this side, I have all of my husband's clothes. And on this side, I have all of my clothes neatly packed. I like to pack like this because it's more convenient. And in the in-between spots, I'll put either like socks or, you know, like undergarments or whatever. Then I'll put like towels on top or whatnot, you know, and yeah, that's how I pack. So over here, I have like, yeah, so like you guys know we need this because mosquitoes always bite my ass like hard. So it's a repellent that I have. My husband's huaraches. This is the repellent that I use because like I'm a freaking mosquito, like I'm the queen of them. Like they come at me hard. My makeup brushes and TP, of course, everybody needs TP. Just like little things that you might need, you know, Alka-Seltzer, just little shit like that, you know, the everyday things that you might need. My hair scarf, because I wear that, whatever. So, yeah, that is basically how I pack our luggage every time that we come to the States. Usually we'll have one in one, but since this time is only 1 week, I decided to just use one suitcase for the both of us. But usually what I'll have is this side will be mostly my husband's pants because we usually travel for a month, and this side I will have his shirts. But like I said, on this occasion, this side was his, this side is mine. The in-betweens to, you know, fill in the holes or gaps, I use socks and undergarments. And so yeah, and like I said, I always pack one of those for dirty laundry. I always pack 2 stepping towels, one for the shower and one for us to step on the ground when we get out of bed. I always pack 2 towels. My hair towel, oh, those are my socks and some shorts. And yeah, the pajamas or whatnot. And I always put the towels on top of the clothes. Then I'll put the basket laid across. Then I'll kind of, you know, in between the towels or things like that. And my curling irons or whatnot will probably go in that suitcase. My mom gifted me these suitcases. I think they're pretty badass, you know. I like them. I like the color and I like the little designs. And I know she likes them too. So, yeah, everybody. So that is how I pack. Maybe next time when I pack again, I'll show you how I go. But I mean, it's pretty organized, you know, like all his shirts, his pants, like you could just kind of grab or whatever, you know, and go, well, it's pretty tight. That's why I'm not able to pull it out, but you know, his pants and whatnot. All right, then, you guys. So I will be giving you guys updates on our trip and whatnot.